Wow! How time flies when you're having fun. Can you believe it's been a year since the release of Street Fighter 4? And what an amazing job it did too. Coming back from a series that was little more than nostalgic memories for most gamers, to being one of the mainstays of the one-on-one beat-em-up circuit. But before we've even managed to practice our hearts out enough to impress a bunch of 12-year-olds at the local chip shop, Capcom have unleashed, rejigged and updated the game in the guise of Super Street Fighter 4, and it's Show Ryokan itself onto shelves here at Gameplay. Metaphorically, of course, as we're an online store. Right about now in these here features, I'd normally be giving you the gist of the storyline. But if you're after a storyline in a game that involves you repeatedly punching someone in the face until you win, then you're in the wrong genre here, my laddo. But you are probably thinking, Larry, an update? Why couldn't they just release it as downloadable content for the original? Well, it's just so darn packed full of awesomeness, your hard drive just couldn't take it. Well, that and the original wasn't programmed to accept new DLC, but Capcom probably don't want me to say that. Oops, too late. Well, for starters, as well as getting the original lineup of 25 characters, you also get a whopping 10 new ones on top. DJ and T-Hawk finally make a welcome comeback to complete the Super Street Fighter 2 roster, but also making a comeback are Cody and Guy from the Street Fighter Alpha series. Or Final Fight if you're really old school. Hagar's still refusing to take part though, but he is getting a bit old now. Dudley! The boxing Brit who suffers from Tango Man disease with his bizarre orange skin appears, alongside girly scrappers Ibuki and Makoto from Street Fighter 3, and Adon, the penultimate boss from Street Fighter 1, makes a welcome comeback too. Finally, there are two brand new characters making their debut appearances. Uma Thurman lookalike Jury, a South Korean taekwondo lass who secretly works for the evil organisation Sin, and Takan, a Turkish oil wrestler who greases himself up with extra slippery special moves. It really has to be seen to be believed. But in the background there's also been some various additions, such as tweaking characters, making those cheap shops a little less cheap, new costumes for the original characters, as well as all new combos. There's also new stages, the return of the infamous bonus round, and online lobbies for creating your own tournaments. But the icing on the cake is the game is only £22.99 at Gameplay. Those Super Nintendo days of fobbing off for 70 quid with a slightly updated game are long gone. Words cannot describe the awesomeness of Street Fighter. It's part of gaming history. And it's really rather lovely to have the old fella back in the modern gaming world. And an updated, better edition of an already perfect game is just a dream come true. So if you're a beat-em-up fan, nay, if you're a gaming fan, you owe it to yourself to pick up a copy from Gameplay. You can't be without it. Yes, that is my worst pun yet. Doesn't even work.